If I were to start investing for first time in 2026, this is exactly what I would do. I would not rush. I would not chase random coins, and I would never risk money that keeps a roof over my head. Most beginners don't fail because they're stupid. They fail because nobody tells them the truth early enough. So in this video, I will show you exactly what I would do if I was starting from zero in 2026. Slowly, realistically, and with examples that actually relate to you and real life. Because what I've realized so far from my experience, having a realistic view of investing is essential. Let's kill the biggest lie first. Investing is not quitting your job in 6 months. It's not turning $100 in $1 million. It is not one lucky trade. Real investing looks boring most of the time. You go to work, you pay rent, you buy groceries, and your portfolio barely moves. That's normal. And you should expect that. If you expect excitement every single day, you will make emotional decisions, and emotional decisions lose money in crypto. You have to know this. And point number 2, this rule alone that I would share now with you saves accounts. I would never invest money I need for essentials. Essentials mean rent or mortgage, electricity, internet, phone, food, emergency savings. And let's say if you earn $2,000 per month, your fixed costs are, let's say, $1,500, and this leaves you $500 on the side. And you would not invest the full $500. You would invest maybe $150 or even half of it. Why? Because if the market drops 30%, you will sleep at night. And this is very, very important. I made this mistake when I first came into crypto. Because if investing keeps you awake, you've invested way too much. And that's not good, because this will lead to you making some emotional decisions, and then that would lead to mistakes. If I was starting just in 2026 right now, I would be setting realistic targets. And here is what realistic actually means. It means Bitcoin's doubling or tripling over time. Ethereum may be doing 3 to 5x. Strong altcoins doing maybe 4 to 10x over years, not over weeks. And you have to know that turning $5,000 into $20,000, that's life-changing. Turning $5,000 into 5 million is a fantasy. Crypto doesn't work like this, even though you might see this on social media that people are turning hundreds and thousands into millions. Unfortunately, that's probably just marketing or fantasy. If your targets and expectations are unrealistic, you would never take profits. You would always think that, oh, it can go higher, so I'm going to wait, I'll leave it as it is. And this thinking it may go higher will prevent you from taking profits, and then you would find yourself again at the bottom of the cycle. If I was just starting with crypto right now, I would ignore 90% of crypto Twitter and TikTok. You see a coin pumping. Everyone says this is your last chance. And you go and you buy it when the project is up already 100% or more. You buy it, and 2 days later you find yourself in a silent space. That's how shilling works. Instead, I would recommend you, or what I would do personally, I would ask myself, who benefits if I buy this? Is there real usage, or is it just attention? If urgency is the main selling point, walk away. When you see posts that are talking about urgency, your last chance, now is the moment, this is signaling that you're entering a little bit late, and this urgency is turning into a main selling point, and this is the point where you should walk away rather than buying. If I was just starting now, I would do my own research every single time, and this doesn't mean reading 50 or 100 white papers. It means asking myself valid questions like, what does this project do? Who needs this project? Who needs the token? And who is actually using it? Explain the project to a friend for 30 seconds. If you can't, you don't understand this project. If you don't understand it, then you better not invest into it. You need to understand, and you need to have conviction when making decisions and making your choices. Then I would say build a boring but strong core. This is where beginners want to skip, but they shouldn't. I would say investing 40% into Bitcoin is essential, especially if you're a beginner. Bitcoin is like buying land in the best location. You don't flip it every single week, but you DCA, dollar cost averaging, you ignore noise, and that's how it increases its value over time and you benefit. I would say 20% in Ethereum or Solana. Ethereum and Solana are like owning the roads, not the cars. Most crypto apps run on those two projects, and if crypto grows, Ethereum and Solana also grows if altcoins start performing well. And this 60%, 14 Bitcoin and 20 in Ethereum or Solana, this is your anchor. It keeps you calm when the rest of the market go crazy. So you already have 60%, which is your core. Then 30% would be into altcoins coins, but very carefully. Buying 15 coins because one of them might go to the moon eventually is not the right approach. I would say streamline your portfolio. Pick 5 projects that you actually understand. If one fails, don't not panic. If one wins, it carries the portfolio. And yes, as a beginner, I would stay away from memes. Memes punish the inexperienced investors. So focus yourself on solid 3 to 5 altcoins that you can invest into, that you actually understand and that have some real world use cases. And then something optional is the speculation part. It's not required, but you can make it part of your portfolio. That's 10% maximum for speculation. If that money disappears, my rent is still paid. My bills are still paid. If losing it hurts, it's not speculation money, it's essential money. That's why you should only invest what you are willing to lose in crypto overall, but especially on these 10%, make sure that this is purely for speculation, and if you lose this money, it is not going to hurt you because all your life is in order. And what I would do in 2026 if I was just starting, I would focus on learning. Markets change, narratives change. What worked last cycle might not work this cycle again. The moment you think this is very, very easy, this is the time when the market humbles you. So stay curious, stay humble, and keep learning. Don't get overly confident. Yes, you can get confident, but you should get there via experience and through learning, not through luck. If you get 1 or 2 successful trades, this is pure luck, and you should not become excited or overconfident based on that, because I can guarantee you the market will humble you. And if I started in 2026 just now, I would not try to impress anyone. I would try to survive and learn, because survival and learning is what creates opportunities. Slow money becomes big money, and fast money usually disappears. And if this helped you, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. That helps a lot and will be greatly appreciated. And if you want to level up, feel free to join Discord. I'll drop a link to it in the comments and the description below, and I'll be happy to welcome you as part of our community. That's for me today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.